In problem 1.2, we are dealing with a genie in a bottle who is offering to give us a bunch of money for free, but he has two different offers. The first offer, purse A, starts with $1,000. So on day 0, this purse has $1,000. And after that, it gains $200 each day. So on the next day, it'll have $1,200, and on the next day after that, it'll have $1,400, and that continues on and on and on. So again, purse A starts with $1,000 and goes up $200 per day after that. Now purse B, this one only starts with 1 penny today. I'm going to go ahead and I'm going to also write this one in terms of dollars though. So it starts with $0.01. That's 1 penny. The next day it has 2 pennies, $0.02, and the next day it doubles again and it now has $0.04 or 4 pennies. So right now, if I'm looking at these two offers, it looks like purse A has way more money than purse B, which it does. But they ask us to figure out a couple things here. First, they want to say, okay, how about after a week? So let's go ahead and let's try to find day 7, what's going on. So let's fill in those numbers real quick here. $1,600, $1,800, $2,000, $2,200, $2,400. So after a week, purse A has $2,400. And let's check out purse B. Let's see, it doubles again to 8 cents, and then it doubles to 16 cents, and then it doubles to 32 cents, and then 64 cents, and now we are finally over $1. $1.28 after 7 days have passed. So that's my answer to this first part, after 1 week. Now, you might see that this is kind of getting a little tedious to do if I had to do this for 2 weeks, or like they're asking us in the next part, 3 weeks, or like they are asking us in the part after that, 30 days. So I need to find a way to make this easier. What I'm noticing is that, like they told us in the rules, for purse A, which is a function of time, so A of t, it started with $1,000, and then I add $200, and then I add $200, and then I add $200, and I do that repeatedly. Well, we have an easier way to write repeated addition. We can use multiplication. So it will be adding $200 times t. How many days has it been? And we can test that out. Let's say it's been 7 days. I know I should get out 2,400, and we can experiment a little bit. A of 7, if you plug it in, 1,000 plus 200 times 7 does give me 2,400. So that works. Okay, so let's use our rule here to figure out what's going to happen after 2 weeks or 14 days. So A of 14 is 1,000 plus 200 times 14. Well, 200 times 14 is $2,800, which means this is going to have $3,800 total in it after 2 weeks have passed. After 14 days, this purse will have $3,800 in it per se. I can do a similar thing for purse B here. Let's try it out. So B is also a function of time because it's changing over time, and I start in this case with only a penny, so 0.01. And what I do with this is I multiply that times 2, and then I multiply that times 2, and then I multiply that times 2, and so on. Well, you might remember there's actually a way to write multiplication repeatedly as well, and that is with an exponent. So I'm going to write this as 0.01 times 2 raised to the t power. So this says we do times 2 as many times as it has been days. So it's been 5 days, I do times 2, times 2, times 2, times 2, times 2. So let's try this out. Let's use b of 14. Oh, sorry, let's back up a step and actually test it first. B of 7. So we already know what the answer is. This should be $1.28. So let's try it. 0.01 times 2 to the 7th. Well, 2 raised to the 7th power, if you do that on your calculator, or you just do times 2 7 times, will come out as 128. 128 times 0.01 is 1.28. So this rule does seem to work. So now let's go ahead and actually test this out with 14. So if I go ahead and write that out, I've got 0.01 times 2 to the 14th. Well, if I pull out a calculator and do 2 to the 14th power, I get 16,384. So this is 0.01 times 16,384. That number got really big fast. And if I do that times 0.01, okay, well, we only have $163.84. So maybe it's not as big as we thought yet. But that is a lot bigger than what we might have expected, considering we only started with a penny, and after 1 week, we only had $1.28. So let's try the same thing for 3 weeks. If I do A of 21, that's 3 weeks, I'm going to end up with, let's see, 200 times 21. That's going to be only, let's see, 4,200 plus 1,000 is $5,200. So let's continue our table here. After 21 days, I will have $5,200. And let's try the other one as well, our purse B. B of 21, that's 0.01 times 2 to the 21st power. So again, I need a calculator for this. 2 to the 21st power is, whoa, 2,097,152. And then I multiply that by 0.01, and we end up here with B of 21 being $20,971.52. So something interesting has happened here. $20,971.52. Purse B, which started out with just a penny, and after a week only had $1, is now worth $20,000, whereas purse A is only worth $5,000. And we'll just find that last number there. If we do 30 days, we can throw this calculation to a calculator real quick. A of 30 is going to be 1,000 plus 200 times 30. We'll see, that's going to be 6,000, and then plus 1,000, that's $7,000 there. And I have no idea how big this one's going to be. Let's check it out. B of 30 is 0.01 times 2 to the 30th. Well, if I throw that into my calculator, 2 to the 30th is a really, really large number. And then I'm going to multiply that by 0.01. And we're going to get this number right here, 107,374,418.24. Okay, so let's see, that is $10,737,418.24. Whereas purse A is still only worth $7,000. So even though purse B started out really, really slowly, remember it was only worth $1 after a week, After a month, 30 days, it is now worth $10 million. So interesting offer there from the genie. As long as we have some time to wait, looks like purse B is definitely our better choice.